Hey.
Hey? Oh, I beg your pardon.
How you doing? I'm Ruben Lawrence.
I'm Mrs. Matthews, Liz Matthews.
Yeah. Hey, are you a friend of Winthrop's?
No. Well, yes, I mean, yes. I'm very fond of, very close to Nicole.
Oh, yeah. She's a nice lady.
Yes, I do think that, yes.
Yeah. Well, you know, Cass, that's a lucky brother, right? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, I think he is, yes.
Yeah. You know, like, check it out. Like, he's got all this stuff going for him. He's got a good job, nice woman, nice place to live, good job, everything. That's what I want, you know?
What?
I want all that stuff going
Which?
for me.
Who? What?
Oh, all of that. Like, check me out, right? I mean, here I am chilling out in this monkey suit, right? Trying to be chill. You know, but nobody in here will probably even know I live in a boarding house with, like, drug addicts and drunks.
Yes,
or
of
neighbors.
course. You'll have to excuse me. I have to find Nicole.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you, too.
People are starting to talk.
Well, let them. I mean, we can't do much without the bride and the groom, Donna.
Well, what is a wedding without a bride and a groom? You've got to say something, Michael.
Donna, what am I going to say? That the bride and the groom are back at our apartment arguing?
Michael, please.
I hate this.
Please do it for me, please.
Because I love you.
That's my boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, please. I guess you're wondering why we haven't started the festivities yet. I'd just like you to know that there's a little delay. It's nothing to worry about. But Cass and Nicole will be here in a few minutes. So just please be patient.
That was wonderful.
I can't keep them off forever, Donna.
Maybe you should go over to the suite and see if Nicole is all right.
No, I think we'll wait a few minutes.
Cass has been so wrapped up in his work lately, I was starting to wonder if this wedding was gonna happen. I'm still wondering. God, where is he?
I don't know. You know, Cass isn't the only one who's overworked.
Who, me?
Yes, you. You know, I'll take that trip with you to California. But if you so much as bring one manila folder with you, I'm on the red eye back to Chicago.
Yes, ma'am.
Jamie.
Don't start with me, Vicky.
Well, it's not me, it's your mother. She insisted on having lunch with us next week.
Well, why didn't you get us out of that?
Well, I really tried. I told her we had a lot to do, but she just insisted, so I guess you'll have to come home that day, huh?
I suppose you know what's going on between Jamie and Victoria.
Yes, I know.
Well, I hope it works out, Jake. There's nothing worse than watching a marriage fall apart, I know.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Jake, please don't do anything rash. Remember how much your own marriage means to you, and remember sometimes it's best to leave something unsaid when it's going to hurt someone that you love.
I have a right to know, Donna.
I hate to see Victoria suffering like this, and if you tell Marla that you think Stephen is your son, you're going to be hurting both of my daughters.
I'm not the villain here. I'm not the one who's been lying for the last year, Donna.
Just think about it, Jake.
If Stephen is my son, I have a right to know, and he has a right to know who his father is.
So Frankie had you hypnotized?
It worked. I remembered something from that night.
So what does that have to do with my brother?
I remembered a woman at Fanny's party in the Hall of Mirrors. I remembered the earrings that she wore.
Yes?
Well, that's why Frankie and me were at that party on the yacht. We were looking for the woman who wore those same earrings. It was a long shot, but it worked.
Right, so if you mean that if
We
you
found the person who shot the other gun.
Who was it?
Nicole.
What?
We told Cass. He didn't believe us.
Of course he didn't believe you. That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
The more we told him, the more he started to put some pieces together, I think. I'm sorry.
No way. It's just not true.
I think that's where he is now. He has to ask her for himself.
I gotta call Mike.
Cass, you have to understand.
longer I waited to say anything, the harder it got to tell the truth.
Even while you watched all of us fall apart around you?
I was sure your defense would work and Felicia would go free, and then we could all go on with our lives.
Do you hear yourself? I can't believe this.
I didn't know what to do.
You killed a man!
He wasn't a man, he was a monster! He was going to kill you! Damn it, Cass, he killed my mother!
You don't know that!
I couldn't say it. Every time I tried to tell you, the words got caught in my throat.
I don't remember you ever trying to tell me anything like that.
He told me that he had something to do with the fire that killed my mother. He didn't love her like he said he did. He killed the one person in my life who truly loved me.
I loved you.
And I couldn't let him hurt you.
Don't you realize how much you hurt me? Nicole, I understand what happened with Jason.
You do?
Yes. What I don't understand is why you lied to me.
Oh, because I love you.
Not enough to tell me the truth.
Oh, yes, I do love you, Cass. If I didn't, none of this would have happened.
I would have done anything to help you. We could have gotten through this.
I didn't know what to do.
What would you have done if I hadn't found out from Frankie?
I would have...
You would have let it go on and on and on, wouldn't you? You would have let Felicia rot in prison for 10 years, wouldn't you?
I'm so sorry. Maybe we can fix it all now, Cass. Maybe after our wedding.
You could stand up in front of our family and friends and swear before God to love and cherish me for the rest of your life?
Yes, because I'd be saying it to you.
And you'd expect me to believe it? I've got to get out of here.
Where are you going? Cass, what are you going to do? No, please don't go, Cass! Cass! No!